In November, the state nursing board suspended 15 people from working as nurses, but they were accused of crimes years before the punishment. A potentially dangerous loophole in Ohio law means that nurses who have been arrested could continue in their jobs for years after their arrests. 27 Investigates reporter Amanda Smith takes a look at the laws today and asks lawmakers if they need to change.
In the state of Ohio, nursing licenses are strictly regulated. Not just anybody can do the job. But once you have your license, it's a different story. It can take years for the state to find out that you've been convicted on the job.
I started working on this story when I saw the February edition of the State Nursing Board magazine. 15 local nurses had been suspended in November of 2014. I asked the State Nursing Board for their records. In March 2013, nurse Nikila West was arrested with heroin in her car. She was convicted of felony possession in October of that year. But it wasn't until November 2014, a full year later, that the state suspended her license. That suspension was published 3 months later. Because the arrest happened outside of her job, her employer is not listed in official records.
Certainly, if there are, issues of revocation, they are made public. But the question is it necessary and appropriate for the board to be proactive in that?
Employers usually know about problems. In Warren, Trumbull Memorial Hospital cooperated with a state investigation into Pamela Mead, a nurse anesthetist convicted of stealing powerful drugs on the job. In Austintown, Austin Woods notified police and the state when Brandy Stroop admitted stealing pain pills from residents for her own use. She was convicted of theft of drugs. In some cases, the employer wasn't involved in the proceedings.
Investigatory process is confidential. The board only contacts those necessary to complete the investigation.
Student nurses know that their actions on and off the job have real-world impact.
We talk about professionalism and behaviors throughout our curriculum. Every 2 years, this Ohio Board of Nursing sends out an application for renewal for the license. And there's a number of questions that professional nurses have to answer. And if they have any type of citation, they would have to answer that truthfully.
One lawmaker says notification needs to happen sooner.
All efforts should be made by the board, if possible, to notify maybe the last place of employment, or current employer that there is going to be disciplinary action taken.
When I started this story, the State Nursing Board gave me the criminal records, but they wouldn't give me an interview. In Youngstown, I'm Amanda Smith, 27 Investigates.